the ministers and caring and visiting the sick and elders at times and bringing encouragement to the ministers when needed. It means that you help to bear. So it means there are times as bearers, it's your duty to also encourage those of them that pastor have serving around him. So it means that if you're just a boy, you need to start growing up and become a man. It's time to start growing. And the people have to see the growth so they can submit to your encouragement. Because it is the pastor's job to keep these people hydrated. And at times, pastor may cannot reach them. It's your job to be able to discern. I need to speak to so-and-so. Understand? Certain times, there were times I literally just walk off and just go down, find the back door, find whatever door, and come and sit right, let me sit here, sit right in this row, and say, how you doing? She's so much. Don't move now. When I reach to the back, a couple of minutes, she walk up, and I'm going to tell us, listen, you to the front. You can't go on past the spirit like that with that face there. I ain't gonna lie, that's what's affecting him. You don't want him to think that you have an issue with what's going on. Don't do that. Just, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize. You serious? Man, thank you so much. And then you come back, man, and I want you to become the interest. You to the front. You're a minister. How you get in the front there? All night? You're burdened to the front line. Burden to the front line. Can't that type of behavior to the back or in the parking lot or watch car. Be mad with some of them cars, but you can't hurt. Sometimes people sit to the front row of ministry and they bring all of their burden from the whole day to the front line. And if they only came to church 30 minutes ahead of time and joined the intercessory team, that could have been broken off of you. So you bring the burden of the day. And that becomes the word. Any minister that sits in the front of a ministry in a chair, in a ministerial seat, and they have a harsh faith in the presence of their pastor while preaching, that can be discouraging. Because your job is to what? Support. He gonna need your amen. He gonna need your prayer. You praying, the bearers praying, the intercessors to the back there praying, the ushers, them, they stay in the spirit to the door. There's no way we can't have a beautiful service and a powerful move of God. Yeah. 4, maintain a watchful spirit and attitude. Maintaining a watchful spirit and what? Attitude. You have an attitude of a watchman. You will know I'm watching. That's why you're going to be intimidated to make certain moves while the pastor is flowing. How did somebody else have the opportunity to come holding your pastor and you right there? Good. And so as an armor bearer, Hemi, you must be on watch to be ready to help in any way that is needed. Because this also means that watching for potential problems and being able to relay your thoughts and the issues with the pastor. In other words, being able to bring the pastor attention, something that you saw. In the event that this happen again, Pastor, how you want me to deal with this? Because I didn't make an attempt on it. I just wanted to bring it to your attention because maybe this may have been something you asked them to do before the service that I was not privy to. So in the event that this happen again, Pastor, it kind of irritate me, but I just need to know. You are able to what? Relate your feelings and your thoughts about the situation to your pastor instead of taking matters into your own hand at that particular time. Especially when it's a questionable situation that happened. Okay? So some things you may just need to waive until you get clearance on it to make sure that you can move on that. I don't want you just telling everybody, come to my door. Pastor busy, can't see you. Make me aware. Even if you have people that say, just a minute. So. No? Oh, sorry, I can't see you right now. We dealt with that the other night, right? You know how to address that. You don't even have to give you words. For me to tell you not right now, you know exactly how to what? Communicate that to the person. You may need to give your pastor advice or suggestion, but you should always respect your pastor's decision and support him through all of the decision that's made. 5, give of yourself. One role of an armor bearer is to what? Help the congregation when needed, being able to help and reach out as well. Because pastor do it. Listen, you have to be prepared to spend time away from family when pastor have to what? Travel. If you're a travel ministry where the pastor's constantly going at time for mission trips, you're gonna have to be prepared to get those job letters in. Those job, what you call it? Leave of absence in. Some people don't want to take time off from work because they have to go and support their pastor. They need to make their money, so pastor have to be left unattended. So we gotta assign somebody else who's not even familiar with pastor flow. Where is the sacrifice? So if you don't think your life is prepared for this, then let us know how far you think you can go or how far you think you can serve with the ministry in this area. Because maybe you may just need to be an on-call person or a standby person. You have to be able to spend money on gas or other things to even help to promote the church. And be willing to change your plans to accommodate things that the church needs. How in the world your pastor going up dialing? And he's telling you, listen, I may need you to go. Pastor, I think I can make that. Why? Pastor, I just was in there this month and I done a couple of days off and I just didn't feel like traveling right now. How? You following me, prophet? You following me? Read that last passage I just read this down.
Be prepared to spend time away from family, money on gas or other things to help promote the church. Be willing to change your plans to accommodate.
Be able to change your plans of time. We are people serving who ain't willing to make the sacrifice, who ain't willing to change no plan. My life done set, and if the ministry time doesn't operate around my plan, then I just ain't showing up. That's some attitude, David. Yeah. Wow. You ain't went to work prepared for no meeting today, but they called you in the meeting all day and you sitting in it.
That's true.
You couldn't even take lunch because they wanted you in a meeting. And you sat right there for the hours in the meeting and you said
nothing.
Okay. Pastor said what? Listen. We ain't having no more service this week. Tomorrow night we are going to be on the outside. I need everybody. Man, I ain't prepared for that. Pastor called the service to something. I already make plans. No, tell him come to church. Tell her come tell him I can't work the overtime tonight. No, you got to be able to know when to change. Because sometimes God can shift your leader in a different direction. But we are not willing. No, we're not willing. Okay? I'm on my, okay? Number